Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again. Today we're having a look at a backpack. A backpack that I purchased from China. It's actually a replica of a security backpack that I've seen on Amazon. It was considerably cheaper, so I decided, well, let's have a look at it. As you can see, the overall aesthetics are pretty clean, slick for your urban commuter type. The reason it's called a security backpack is that there's no visible access from the back. So when you've got it on your backpack, somebody can't just get into the pockets or take stuff out of your backpack. You'll see that the zip is actually over here. It's hidden behind this lip, which, all told, is not as high quality as I'd hoped. But the theory being is that nobody can get to it while it's on your back, which is, fairly sound. Also, what's quite nice about these is they've actually got a power bank cable that goes inside and then comes to the outside where there's a port here, so that you can charge stuff on the go. You can also put your cable for your phone or whatever it is that you're going to be charging and have it right handy there, and then just plug it in without having to access inside the pockets. The only problem I found with that is obviously most power banks need to be switched on, and mine particularly, obviously, if it's not in use, it times out and switches itself off. That's the way they work. If you switch it on and then go through a normal day, comes time that you actually want to charge your phone or tablet or whatever the case is, it might not be on anymore, and you're going to have to go inside to go and switch it on anyway. So there is that, but it depends on the power bank that you're actually using. Other than that, there's some nice padding, pretty standard. It's got this ventilation foam. It's got another handle over here, and it's the whole minimalistic thing. It is water resistant. They didn't say waterproof or anything, so I wouldn't test it because there's no external cover or anything for the bag, but they say it's water resistant. So let's see what we can fit inside it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so you zip all the way around the back and it opens obviously from the back. It also has these two flaps here with Velcro that you can just hold down so that it doesn't open all the way, but you do have the facility to disconnect that and open it completely. Now in the top it has what they're calling a spot for a laptop or a large tablet. A iPad Pro can fit in there, so I would imagine at a squeeze up to a 15-inch laptop will go in there. It doesn't have the world's greatest padding on this side. On that side it's quite good because you've got all the padding for your back, but it fits in there. And then there's another pocket just in front of it, also with the elastic bands to hold, which I don't imagine you're going to fit very much more than maybe a 7-inch tablet in there, if that. And that's it as far as the lid goes. In the actual interior, let's see if you can see this. It's got a pouch at the top there, a zip, which is not very big. Maybe fit a few pens. A pouch at the top here. Two smaller pouches that aren't closed on the side, so whatever you put in there is probably going to fall out unless it's large. And of course the cable for the battery bank, which goes through to the side here. There's a small zip, which I think the theory is that you're supposed to put your battery bank in there, but I wouldn't fit any battery bank that I have through that little hole. So I would imagine you would need to plug it in and then slot it in one of these. This is quite a big battery brick. I don't think you would normally have something quite this size. This is the Orki, I think it's a 30,000, yeah, 30,000 milliamp. So that's quite large, but there's various pockets that you can use to put it into. I would obviously slip it into the one closest to there, although I could probably put it into that. It would hold it nicer and more firmly. Yeah, that's okay. But as I said, you would have to switch it on and then just hope it's still on when you start to charge. There's not a huge amount of space inside here, but for day-to-day commuting to work, a laptop, maybe a tablet, a few odds and sods, battery banks, throw your phone in here, some cables, a book or two, or whatever it is that you take to work, it'll work fine. It is quite a nice design. I do like the design. It's a very minimalistic. In fact, there is very minimal. There's nothing around. Okay, so let's switch on the battery bank. I think we're on. Grab a phone. Yeah, phone. Phone. And a charging cable. Right, we have a charging cable. So the theory is that you can just slot your charging cable in here and plug it in. And nothing's happening. Let's see if our bank is actually on. Ah, there we go. It wasn't on properly. Okay, so yeah, it works. It's just basically a pass-through, so there's no reason why it shouldn't work unless there's a loose connection somewhere. Well, there you have it. I will see if I can find this bag on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for you. As I said, I didn't buy it from Amazon. I brought it in from China, and it took approximately a month to get here, so I wouldn't recommend that for anybody. Rather buy it from Amazon or from a local. I think there is a place in the States that is making these. They're the actual ones that made the original. The only difference between this and that one is that this charging port is actually on the inside, so it's hidden unless you really need it. And I think they had a couple of extra pockets, larger pockets on here. Other than that, I don't think there was any difference. Maybe the quality, because this is not the world's greatest quality. But for the price, it's not bad. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this or found it helpful in any way. Please subscribe, click the little bell so you get notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.